Otish.com. Learn anywhere, anytime.
Namaste and good morning. Now we are going to discuss teaching reading. Reading is third important skill in language. It is a receptive English skill. Recognizing written scripts and picking up information is known as reading. This skill is important for developing both reading and writing. This is secondary skill. Still, it is important to teach in primary level. In the very beginning classes, it starts from beginning classes too. Teaching reading. If students are not very good at reading, the language proficiency can't be good. So, the teachers have to emphasize in developing reading skill in the learners and students. So, certain activities have to be carried out while teaching reading. Let us discuss what activities are necessary or important to be carried out during teaching reading, or for developing reading skills, what activities can be carried out. Let us discuss the major activities. Generally, we can divide the activities in three stages: pre-reading stage, while reading stage, and post-reading stage. Pre-reading activities. First of all, pre-reading activities. It is context creating phase. Pre-reading activities are carried out for context creating. It is for preparing students for reading the text. The written text, written material is written materials is observed, and from observing and from reading it, the meaning or information is taken. This is reading. So, before real reading activity, the pre-reading activities should be carried out. This activity leads the students to focus on the reading activity, and it motivates the students to the reading activity of certain text. So, in pre-reading phase, the teaching of vocabulary comes. The teacher has to teach new words, new vocabulary first, so that the students can understand by reading the text, can understand the meaning or message from the text. So, it is done first. We will discuss later how vocabulary is taught. Another activity is picture describing. Generally, the picture is presented related to the text, and from pictures or see views, the students make their mind and they start to guess. It helps to brainstorm as well, so that they start to concentrate on something. So, picture describing is one activity when pre-reading stage. During pre-reading stage, the teacher has to conduct picture describing activity related to the text, reading text, and riddles. Using riddles also, the teacher can give some ideas about the text, so that reading text, so that they are concentrated, students are concentrated to read the material. And sometimes asking questions can be the pre-reading activity. The questions related to the text, some questions, not many. Few questions can be asked. A few questions can be asked related to the text, so that the students participate in giving the answer to the questions, and they are motivated for sourcing the answer from the text by reading it. So, it can be another pre-reading activity. And listening to audio clip, related to the audio clips, related to sometimes video clips as well, related to the text can be presented, and from this audio clip or video, both audio visual clips, can be presented related to the text, so that they are motivated or concentrated to the learning materials, that is reading text. And some guessing items. The teacher can make a story related to the text, and the story can be told. Not all, but only the part of the story can be told, and what happens next, the students are asked to guess, and by showing the pictures, related to the text, the teacher can ask to guess what it is about, and what it indicates, and so on. So these activities can be carried out during pre-reading stage, so that the students become ready for reading the real text, and by reading the real text, they internalize, they receive the message from the text. That is, reading is the receptive skill, and they have to be able to understand the text and receive the information, information contained in the text. So these activities can lead, can motivate, can direct, and can direct the students towards the reading text, and these are prepared for reading. So then we carry out another activity, that is while reading activity. While reading is second phase is while reading phase, and in this phase or stage, the certain activities are carried out. Generally, in this case, the teacher can present the model reading of the text, loud reading, should be the model reading, can be the model reading. Silent reading generally can't be the model reading. The teacher can read the text as model, or after it, the teacher can ask any student as model reading, and by repeating also this can be practiced, and by listening also they can understand the text. But listening is not the objective here, and listening is not the activity here. Reading, the students have to read and take the information from it. They have to receive the information from the text by reading. So by presenting the model reading, they are motivated to read themselves. So it is necessary. And next, maybe loud reading by students. Loud reading activities. Loud reading in tone. The students can be asked to read the text loudly with correct intonation, tone, or stress. And in tone they read. The teacher should help them while reading. So this loud reading helps to make their better pronunciation and to improve their reading pace, reading speed, which is also necessary for understanding the meaning. With proper pace, the students will be able to read the text correctly with correct pronunciation, correct intonation, tone, and appropriate speed, so that they can understand the meaning. So loud reading is another important activity when teaching reading. Then various activities can be carried out. Read and fill in the blanks. For example, the teacher gives the text to read. The students read. They can read loudly and they can also read silently. And by reading the text, they have to find out and fill in the blanks. The fill-in items, the teacher should give the fill-in items. For example, there is a sentence in the text. For example, the Bhimsen Tower is in the middle of Kathmandu Valley. If one sentence is there in the description of, for example, a paragraph describing Kathmandu Valley, and if there is this sentence, that is Bhimsen Tower, and Dharawara is in the middle of Kathmandu. If this question, Dharawara is the Kathmandu Valley, and in the middle is left there blank. So the students have to fill in the middle there. If they read the text and understand the meaning and message, they are able to do this. For example, this is for only for example here. And like this, not only read and fill in the blanks, read and find true or false. The sentences, some true and false statements are given related to the text, and as they read the text, and they are asked to find out whether the statements are true or false, and they have to find a tick, or they have to select whether the statement is true or false. such items, such activity can be carried out, and read and math, read and answer, read and complete. This time, matching items can be given, and if the students are asked to match from column A to column B, and by giving such items and by giving questions, short answer questions, and the students are asked to answer those questions, the questions which are related to or from the text, reading text, the comprehension questions are given there. Short answer, especially short answer question, and complete. The incomplete sentences can be given. For example, the Harada is in ... If left, it is incomplete sentence, and the students have to complete like this. And tick. Multiple choice items can be given, and the students are asked to tick the correct one. So this type of activity also can be carried out. And read and order the sentences, to write the sentences in order and to arrange the words or sentences can be given as the task or activity. And while reading phase, some guessing activity can also be done, or by reading the text, the students can be given the guessing questions, what happens the next, or what is the reason of it, maybe according to the text. So, and by guessing, first of all they read, and related to the text, guessing items can be given, and the students can involve in guessing. So read and guess, another activity can be, and generally these are the major activities for while reading stage. And third stage, post reading. Post reading activities. Generally, it is known as consolidation phase, to make them much clear about the text. The activities of this stage are carried out. Generally, the discussion can be carried out on the basis of the text, on the basis of the content of reading text, which they have been involved to do many activities while reading stage. So discussion can be one activity for post reading as the post reading activity, and generally this stage is of rereading stage, and reading and confirm activity can be better for this. Read and confirm activity can be the one important effective activity for this, because they involve in doing various activities while reading stage. For example, read and match, read and order, read and arrange, read and select true or false, read and choose, read and complete, read and tick, read and answer, read and fill in the blanks, and so on. Read and answer as well. And this type of activities are carried out, and the students do such activities, and they may be right or wrong. And for consolidation, they have to again read. After reading and doing such activities, they have to read again, so that they themselves try to consolidate and confirm such answers or their responses, whether they are correct or incorrect. This is important activity as the post-reading activity. And another important activity is homework, home assignment. Related to the text, the students are given homework, maybe the exercises given in the textbook, or other writing summary, writing the own view related to the text. Such questions can be asked so that the reading consolidates their understanding. So these are the activities for teaching reading. This much for teaching reading. We'll discuss teaching writing later.